Hey, welcome to Mommas and Mannies. I'm your host, Trina. This is a short form podcast for mamas that are looking for a quick burst of me time. Before we get started, don't forget to share this with another mama that is looking for another relaxing breath techniques or relaxing breath techniques to pick up for this week. And as always, we're going to start this week's episode off with a motivational quote, our mantra. And the quote is embrace the journey. And I posted this as a Tuesday tea on my Instagram as well, my Mommas and Mannies Instagram, and as well on Facebook under Natrina. Good one. Again, that quote is embrace the journey. I think that is self-explanatory in saying embrace whatever you may be going through. If it's great, make sure you hold on tight and experience all of that. If it's not so great, still think through it and see what you can take from it or glean from it and what lessons there are to be learned. Guess what time it is? It's mama time. This week's mama time is a part 2 of last week. Last week we did breathing techniques, and we're going to do some more breathing techniques. Last week we went over 2, I think. The first one was pursed lip breathing. All of the breathing techniques that we're going to do, they are going to be seated position. You can be sitting up straight, or you can do crisscross applesauce, whatever is more comfortable for you. Just a comfortable seated position. The first one was pursed lip breathing. Then the second one was lion's breath, which is a great yoga pose. That's also a great pose to relax your shoulders as well as your facial muscles. This week, we're going to do 2 to 3 more. The first one is equal breathing. Equal breathing is a technique that focuses on making your inhales and exhales the same length. Making your breath smooth and steady can help bring about balance. And I don't know what that word is. So it can help bring about balance. Let's see. And also it says research on older adults with high blood pressure show that this technique may help improve mental well-being and increase the oxygen supply to the brain and lungs. So to do this, you want to make sure you're in a comfortable seated position. You're going to breathe in and out through your nose, so closed mouth. You're going to count during each inhale and exhale to make sure that the breaths are even. So if you want to start off with like 2 long breaths, and you want to make sure they're smooth breaths like it said at the beginning. So if you want to start off with 2 or 3, inhale, and then you can exhale the same number of breaths. It says you can add a slight pause for breath retention after each inhale and exhale if you feel comfortable. And then it recommends to continue the practice for about 5 minutes. If you don't have 5 minutes, get as much as you can. If you can do a minute, that's great. 3 minutes, great. 5 minutes, that's great too. So let's start off. If you're watching me on my Mommas and Mannies YouTube channel, you'll see I'm getting ready for my breathing, sitting up straight. I'm going to breathe in. I'm going to do 3 breaths in and then 3 breaths out. 1, 2, 3. Equal. Let's do it again. Out. And one more time. In. Out. And that is equal breath breathing. Now, it does not recommend, or it's called equal breathing. I done put an extra word in there. That was equal breathing. It does not recommend closing your eyes. I closed my eyes because I felt comfortable doing that. If you want to keep your eyes open, that's fine. If you want to close your eyes, that's also great. The next technique is called resonant or coherent breathing. It says resonant breathing is when you breathe at a rate of 5 full breaths per minute. You can achieve the rate by inhaling and exhaling for a count of 5. To do this, you're going to get in a comfortable seated position. Inhale for a count of 5. Exhale for a count of 5. And then you'll continue that breathing pattern for a few minutes. So again, what I'm going to do, if you're watching me, you'll be able to see me count to 5 and then count down to 1. So we're going to do that a few times. And then if you're not able to see me, you can still make sure you're sitting in a comfortable position. And I think all of these, if you are listening to me while you're driving, I think these can still be achieved while driving as well. So let's get started. We're going to inhale for 5 breaths. And exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. One more time to round it out. Inhale. Exhale. And that is the technique known as resonant or coherent breathing. That's a really relaxing. And with all these, if you have some relaxing music that you want to put on, definitely do that. The next one and the final one is deep breathing. Deep breathing helps to relieve shortness of breath by preventing air from getting trapped in your lungs and helping you to breathe in fresher air. It may help you to feel more relaxed and centered. So to do this one, it says while standing or sitting, draw your elbows back slightly to allow your chest to expand. I'm in a narrow chair. Take a deep inhalation through your nose. Retain your breath for a count of 5 and then slowly release your breath by exhaling through the nose. Now, it doesn't say. Okay, so this is the same thing. You're going to have a closed mouth. We're doing the breathing in through our nose. So we want to make sure your chest is open. You're either standing in a comfortable position or seated in a comfortable position. And we're going to take a deep breath in and hold it for a 5 count. And then we're going to exhale slowly. So deep breath in. And out. One more time. Deep breath in. And out. And one last time. Deep breath in. And out. Nice, relaxing breaths to start the week off. And so those are a few breaths. Actually, it was a total of 10 on this particular Healthline article. They had a few that I did not go over. The hum and bee breath. That's actually a really good breath. It takes some getting used to. They also have Satali breath. And they had some other ones. The alternate nostril breathing, I've done that one before. And then they have 2 other ones that you actually do that when you're laying down. So take a look at the article. Pick 2 to 3 breaths that you want to work on. Like I said, you can do these in the car. You can do these before, like in the pickup line or after you dropped everybody off at school, just to kind of recenter yourself after the commotion of getting people ready to go out the house or just getting ready to go pick up people. You can do that. And these will definitely be good right before you go to bed. So check out the article, pick 2 and 3. Make sure you're comfortable with them. You can do them. Check out the laying down ones. Let's see. I was going to see. It says the diaphragmatic breathing can help you use your diaphragm properly. And the breathe focus technique, that one can help you just feel at peace. So let us know if you have any breathing techniques that you like to do on a regular basis so we can share that with other mamas. And let us know if you've never tried any or if you tried any from last week. We would love to hear that. As always, hit the bell for notifications when we come out with new episodes on Mondays. Share this with another mama or someone else that needs to deep breathe, that needs to take a deep breath. And as always, remember, me time is essential and it is never selfish. Have a great week.